The advice coming from former General Secretary Paul Burke is that the People's National Party should elect a General Secretary who is not currently a member of Parliament. Former General Secretary of the People's National Party, Paul Burke, is warning against selecting a member for the role who is otherwise engaged in constituency activities, as the PNP is making itself ready for local government elections. Paul Burke's statements comes ahead of this month's expected elections to replace outgoing General Secretary Julian Robinson and Chairman Fitzjackson. This replacement will be done at the National Executive Council's meeting, which is scheduled to happen on November 29th. So far, at least 3 PNP members have expressed interest in Julian Robinson's post of General Secretary. Dayton Campbell, who failed to win his constituency seat in Senate Northwestern, has emerged as the best candidate because he has been endorsed by Mark Golding. Raymond Price and Deputy General Secretary Basil Waite are the other 2 PNP members who are interested in the post of General Secretary. Both of these individuals, Raymond Price and Basil Waite, have failed to secure their seat in their respective constituencies in the September 3rd general elections. Paul Burke, who presided over the party's defeat in the 2016 general elections alongside PNP President Portia Simpson Miller, has come to the conclusion that the position requires the undivided attention of the new person who will be elected to the post. Based on statements coming from Burke, he is totally in support of the General Secretary not being a member of Parliament. It is something that the party has said repeatedly. It is something that is in the Appraisal Committee report. It is something that we have always said should be the tradition. While he served as General Secretary of the PNP, Paul Burke was not a member of Parliament. It is something that works. It is the formula that the party has adopted in the past, and which saw political heavyweights such as Maxine Henry Wilson, Colin Powell, and Burchell Whiteman serving in the post while not being in the Parliament during their tenures as General Secretary of the People's National Party. He further went on to state that it is one thing when you're in government and you have that kind of support apparatus. I'm not talking about the government apparatus. It means that you have the majority member of Parliament and you have the kind of political authority. But our climb now is from 14 up, and that is a challenge. It is not from 29 member of parliaments upwards, as it was a year ago. It's from 14 constituencies only, and whoever is the General Secretary has to extend full and focused time and support to that job only. That is my opinion. If you have a constituency, I can tell you that it takes a lot of time to provide the necessary service to that constituency, specifically with an electorate who is more demanding and with our natural base declining as we have seen in each and every PNP constituency. Burke has mentioned that electing a General Secretary who is otherwise engaged would not only be a wrong move but a terrible one. You cannot do both jobs properly. It is just impossible. The People's National Party's National Executive Council is expected to make a decision on whom the General Secretary will be during a meeting on November 29th. Paul Burke is correct in making his recommendations. The post of General Secretary in the People's National Party requires someone who is dedicated to the cause. It requires somebody who can provide the necessary support, focus, and time to the post so that they can work towards the new missions of the PNP and that they can work towards ensuring that all 14 constituencies remain focused on the goals, and that all the Member of Parliaments will have all the necessary support in their endeavours in the House of Representatives, and that they will be able to help the People's National Party to show a united front to the Jamaican electorate. The task at the moment is great for any General Secretary who will assume the post on November 29th. They will be providing critical support to the new President, Mark Golding. They will have to assist him to bring in all the comrades, all of the PNP supporters, all of the PNP members to a place of unity, to a place where they can re-engage, reorganize, re-energize, and rebuild the party, to a place where they can start recruiting new members and where they can work on the plan that Mark Golding has to ensure that a trust fund is in place for party workers who have fallen on hard times. It will be a massive task for the General Secretary. Therefore, Paul Burke is correct in asking that they choose someone who is not a Member of Parliament, because their Member of Parliament base needs to be focused on their job of representing their constituents in the House of Representatives. Therefore, it is necessary that each person has the necessary time to dedicate to their respective jobs and functions to ensure that the opposition operates effectively and adequately to defend the rights of the Jamaican people. And the General Secretary now needs to focus on rebuilding the party and taking the party to a place where they can become the choice or the party of choice for the Jamaican electorate. It will be a difficult task. For the next General Secretary of the People's National Party, it will be a gargantuan task. And it will take a lot of time, dedication, and effort. And it will take a lot of hard work. It will take at least 2 years to bring the party to the place where they can challenge for the post of reclaiming state power from the Jamaica Labour Party. As it stands, they are moving into local government elections in November as well. And of course, we hope that they will be able to fix the party machinery and get it working, and that they will be able to achieve the mandate, because the mandate that the delegates have given to Mark Golding is that he needs to transform the People's National Party into a victory machine. And they're expecting to see changes in the upcoming local government elections, whether it is late in 2020 or early in 2021. They hope to see changes. They want to see not them taking only 14 seats in the local government elections. They need to see more wins. And in order for them to achieve that, the General Secretary must be working diligently towards his functions and achieving the goals and the missions of the People's National Party. Let me know, do you agree with Paul Burke that they should choose a General Secretary that is not a Member of Parliament, because there needs to be dedicated time and effort to the post so that they can achieve their mandate, because they're already down. They're already declining in support in their constituencies, and this has led to them only having 14 Member of Parliament in the House of Representatives. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.